I look for someone who is going to bring me into a complete world or a complete idea. That's going to show me a version of our world, a world they imagine, and I'm looking for someone who can present that world to me so that I can step into it and try and learn as much about that world as possible. Also, I see a lot of things right now that are about people trying to reassert stories that have been either marginalized or not told or have been kind of brushed aside. And sometimes once you fully see the story, you realize you've heard the story before, but not really had it presented so directly or concretely. But it is interesting to see people taking this medium, which gets more and more democratized every day, and actually using that democratic power to express themselves. I would say right now my favorites are I Was a Dreamer, which is an Italian film who also stars a gentleman named Marco, who's telling his own life story about how he tried to transform his own life, his family, and his community right after he came out of 8 years in prison. I guess our second would be Struggle for Life, which is a Belgian comedy, which is just, it's fascinating. They go to a small Amazonian jungle sent by their government to create a ski resort in the middle of the Amazon. So you end up kind of satirizing bureaucracy, businesses, guerrilla warfare, guerrilla warriors, and just the modern romantic comedy. All of those things rolled together, and it's just a very smart, hilarious ride. My last choice, if I have to choose only three, I think I would have to say Step, which is a documentary about an all-girls leadership school in Baltimore and their STEP team. It follows the senior class all the way through in their pursuit of going to the tri-state championships. And it happens right after Freddie Gray is killed in Baltimore. So it happens in the midst of this touchstone that kind of ignites the entire city, and how these young women try to figure out their own lives and what the world is they're about to enter into at the same time.